All right. Oh, hang on. Let me move this one thing over a little bit. There we go. All right. Gonna give it a little bit longer. See if I can muster brain power to figure it out. Um. I was thinking maybe I'm doing the half moons on the wrong side, but that doesn't make sense either. So there's five circles, two skulls, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4 of each. If we were to count them as full, it would be 2, 4, 6, 8. We do that already? I feel like we did. 2, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Be 6 each. But we'd also have 6 circles, right? I think that just kind of puts me back at the same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that would still be 6 circles. So it'd be 6 each. I don't think that works. So it'd be 6 plus 2 minus 6. So it'd be 2. 6 times 2 minus 6. So it'd be 6. And be 2 plus 6 divided by 6. Which would be 8 over 6. And you can't get a full number off of that. Why is my smooth brain not figuring this out? What if there's 3 for the skulls? Let's just say there's 3. There's one I don't see somewhere. Two plus 3 minus 3. 2 times 3, 6 minus 1. 2 times 5. 2 times 2. 2 plus 2 divided by 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 3, 7 minus 5 is 2. 5 times 3 is 15. That doesn't work. They all have pins in them? So now I'm also wondering, the 2 over here are pinned in. And you are not. So I don't know where you would fit into the equation. But let's say the circles are pins. Two plus 2 minus 2 is 2. 2 times 2, 4 minus 1 is 3. 2 plus 2 divided by 2 is 2. No. Dude, I... no idea. I feel like I'm just, like, trying to fucking pull something out of the air, grasp at straws. So right side is 2. Left side is 1. What if the circle is 5? Did we already say that? Circle is 5? Doesn't work 'cause we don't have enough of the guys that are only on the right half. Like, my brain doesn't even hurt at this point. It's just not existent at this point. Can only look at them, can't interact with them, actually. Why do I got a feeling? I mean, I've checked everything else, and I feel like there might be something in. I don't think we can open up that fridge. Like, I'm almost thinking, what if... How many things do we got hanging from the ceiling? 6? What if that's the circle? What if 6 is the circle? The skulls... Still 2. And then the half circle is 3. Still doesn't work because that doesn't give us that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If the half circles were just not the skull butterflies, so that'd be 6 plus 2 minus 6 is 2. 6 times 2 minus 6 is 6. 2 plus 6 divided by 6 is 8 over 6. It still doesn't give me what I want. Okay. Okay. Hang on. 3. It could be 5. It could be... What else can the circle be? What can the circle be that we don't understand? What if the circle is not this... a full guy? The full guy, it could be 5, but that still doesn't answer because it's 2 plus something equals... would have to equal 5 or 10. Could... If a full circle is 5, I don't know where I got 5 from, but it'd be 1. 5 times 2 minus 1 is 9. 2 plus 2 minus 5. That doesn't work. What am I missing? What am I missing in here? Is it something with the light having to be off, maybe? I don't know what I'm missing. I feel like all the logic that we've done made sense until we had to do the math. Logic made sense until the math got started. So what? I'm trying to figure out where Steve was with 281. That's 4. So theoretically, the circle is 4. Four times 2 minus 1. No, because that would be 0. I was thinking if the circle is 4, I don't know where 4 even came from. If we do the semicircles are 4 again. That's 5. I'm just repeating myself at this point. It would be 4 plus 2 divided by 5. Which doesn't add up. Maybe it is decimals. So if it's... Let me pull out the calculator. Hang on. Because it would be 2 for the skulls, plus we have 2.5. So it would be 4.5 divided by 2.5. No. How many right ones do we have? 4. Well, we got two that are just the right half of a fly. Plus 2 skulls divided by 2.5. Or minus 2.5. Which that doesn't work, because that gives me 3.5. That's just 2.5 plus 2 minus 2.5. That'd be 2 plus 2.5 divided by 2.5. That doesn't make sense. That's dividing, it's not multiplying, so it's not like crazy, yeah. What am I fucking missing? This is gonna bother me. What if it is... Try with that being 5, but that doesn't make the semicircles make sense. If it's 3... Because there's 3 with the circles, right? Yeah, and then that means there's 1, 2, 3 of the not circles. That doesn't help because then it's 2 plus 3 divided by 3. Which is 5 over 2. Which makes me really think there's something I don't see. What's the thing I don't see? Think with portals. What is the thing I do not see? Is it... I don't think we have to shoot anything. I'm trying to think, like, what could I be... It's the bottom of the 9. In the Dodgers rally. What do we got over here? That's 2. That's 3. What am I missing that I don't see? There's nothing behind this before I pushed it, right? I don't think so. Nope. No, there was not. Like, is there something... No. Is there like a little hole I need to look through somewhere? Little peephole? There's no way it's shoot something. We've interacted with everything as far as I know we can in here. So what is the stupid math that I can't figure out? One. How many? Two. Okay, so what if it's 3, 3, 2? Like, it still doesn't make sense with the half symbols. That's where I'm getting thrown off. The skulls are definitely 1. Skulls are definitely 1. Well, 2. There's 2 of them. 1 each. Skulls are 2. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. 1, 2. Brain isn't working. What am I missing? Is there something in my inventory I didn't see? We're together. Rear's humble beginnings. Valentine's Day. They have numbers, but none of them tell me anything. Um, no. There's nothing on the note. What if there's nothing in the cages? There's nothing on the notes. Nothing in my inventory. There's something in one of these rooms I do not see. What could it be? What could it be? What is this? 202. How could we incorporate the room number into this? We can't because there's no 0 on the combo lock. Can't get in here. No. Baseball's getting tense. There's nothing in here. There's gotta be something I don't see. I just don't know what I don't see. So that has to be divisible. Alright, hang on. Skulls were at 2. The right half of each one, there's 2 of. The left half, there's 1. Full bugs, there are 3. So the bottom can't be 2 plus 2 divided by 3. That logically doesn't make sense. 2 plus 2 divided by 2. What if the C is a red herring? Did we do that? Because then it would be 2 times 2 minus 1 equals 3. Then we do 2 plus 2 minus 2 equals 2. We definitely did 2, 3, 2 at some point. Thinking it's... It's 3. It's... How many had the circles on them? 3. 3 had the circles on them. We had 3 full ones. There's 2, and there's 2, and there's 2. Like, this doesn't make sense. Dude. What if... Full ones could be 5. I think I already tried to figure that out. If the circle's 5... We still do 2 plus 2 minus 5. That's -1. What if that equals 9? 9. 9. Nope. Just for shits and giggles. Do 666. I'm like tempted to just brute force it, but if we brute force it, I should just look it up at that point. Like, at this point, I want to look it up and try and, like, just see what the code is and try and figure out how you get to that answer. Like, reverse engineer it. So I have to be missing something. Right? It's just, unless I'm misunderstanding how you get one of these numbers. Or what the symbol signifies. What if... No, I was gonna say, what if the half on each side of the... Or, like... No, I was gonna say, what's the skull's 0, but if it's 0, that middle one doesn't make sense because it would be a negative. What if 1 to buckle my shoe, if the one we see through the hole, that equals 1. 1 on the thing is 2, and the other one is 3. That doesn't tell me how you figure out what these mean. There's 3 that have the circles, 2 with the skull, 3 with the crescents. That doesn't help because this also has a left and a right crescent. Which I'm still like... 1... Yeah, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 plus 2, 8, minus 5 is 3. 5 times 2, 10. Minus 6 is 4. 2 plus 6 is 8. Divided by 5 gives me nothing. My brain is broken. Yeah, these can't be the same one, because, yeah. No, okay. And it's 5 circles, right? There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Only 2 skulls. That all checks out. What is that bottom one? Fully believe if I could figure out what the bottom equation meant. Divided by 5 or divided by 3. Doesn't matter because the bottom number does not make sense. It'd be 4 over 3. It would be 8 over 3. It'd be 4 over 5. Be 4 over 5. It would be. There's 2 right ones. Unless did I try to do that's this missing side? Yes, because the bottom would be a 0, or the top one would be a 0 then. How many? The skull is how many are ripped in half? That would be 3. Skulls, how many are ripped in half? That's 3. If the circle is how many are not ripped in half, that would be 5. But where do the crescents come from then? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm trying. I've been in this for now half an hour and I've made no progress. I just keep repeating myself. It might be a come back Thursday and just like really think about it for the next 2 days. There's not like one hidden underneath. No. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's just breaking my brain. There one somewhere. So all that does is just lets me interact, right? On all of them. Is there something else I can interact with? can't go in that door. That's the only door in here we can check out. Can't do anything in there. Can't do anything in here. Can't see anything with the bees. So they're all pinned. That just shot that pin theory I had at that one point, and that also didn't work. What do I not see? Alright, let me see if I can get a hint. Let me see if I can get a hint. Silent Hill to bug hint. I don't want the actual code though. How to solve. No. I don't want the code, I want a hint. What if... It's 3. There's 2. Well, it doesn't work because that's 2 plus 2 over 3 for the bottom one. 2 plus 2 over 2. 1. 2 times 2 minus 1. 3. I think I already tried this, but it's 2 plus 2 minus 2 is 231. That's not it. If that's 3, it would be 2 plus 2 over 3. That doesn't work. 2 plus 3 over 3. That doesn't work. Where is... Gonna try one thing real quick. It's gonna be a crazy thought, but it just popped into my mind because we're playing hard. Can I get back to the actual world, or am I stuck in here? Where did we fully come in at? My logic is maybe in the overworld, whatever, the actual world. I think that's where we came in, right here. No, we came in at 201. Did we come in at 201? Where did we come? Did we? I was thinking maybe if we go back to the overworld, we could see that room clearer. But I don't think that's it. Pretty sure we came in through there. I feel like I remember going through here very early in the spooky world. Mine just broken. I know I keep saying it, but I honestly have no idea what else could be done. I've already checked out down there multiple times. Let's check out in here one more go around. I'm kind of wondering if there's a oh, but this eventually leads me to a dead end. The window slammed on me somewhere. Didn't it? Just the fact that I'm like going back through this is making me nervous. And it's the fucking music that's doing it. Okay. Let's fully check this area. Nothing. Nothing. I am just straight up checking every nook and cranny, and I am not finding diddly squat, man. What is the one thing we haven't seen? That would have been something if it was something right in there. Okay, so that's the radio. Yeah. Can't go back in there. We've checked all that. Nothing. Check that room. Wi-Fi steps ahead. Oh. I was thinking maybe it had something to do with the 25 and 5, but I don't think so. What numbers could it still be? I mean, we should. I feel like we could figure this out if we just use like real deductive reasoning. If the skull's a 2, if the skull's a 2, I'm gonna take a picture of this just in case if I have time tomorrow at work or something. I'm gonna like actually try and really figure this out. So what numbers could all make sense here? Circle's a 1. If circle's a 1, 2 plus 2 minus 1 is 3. 1 times 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 plus 2. I don't know where to get these other numbers from. I've been here for an hour. I made no progress. I have no idea how to even figure out what a hint could be. One last good look. One last good gander in this whole area. That's good to know. Cue quick turns. Is there another button maybe I'm missing? Interact, extend movement, heal, flashlight, inventory, map, back in gameplay, flip, zoom, read, previous, next. Nope. Um, what is the only other thing that makes sense? What if it's no? Because it still doesn't line up with the symbols. I was gonna say, what if it's based by like how they're oriented, but I don't think it is. Just the right half of everything that's in halves is 2. The left half is 1. So that would be 1 for the beginning. But if we're going by full, it still wouldn't make sense because the bottom would not be a full number. Therefore, logically, we don't see something. And I want to look it up so bad, but we've sunk 2.5 hours into this one. Or an hour and a half into this fucking puzzle. What am I missing? I was like, what if this is somehow the answer, but I don't think it is. Can't interact with this at all, right? No. Like I don't know what I could be missing. That's a 5. It doesn't make sense. If it's a 3. Doesn't make sense. Got 1, 2. We only have 3 that have that. So it can't be a 3, it can't be a 5, it can't be a 4. At least based off the logic we went off of. Therefore, there's somewhere in here that doesn't make sense. How many skulls? 1. There's 2 skulls. There's 1 skull on each. Skull cannot be 0, because if it's 0, the middle equation does not work. If it's a 1, I don't know why it would be a 1. 5 times 1 minus 4? No. That wouldn't make sense either. I'm like trying to figure out what. I'm gonna feel real dumb. I don't know what it could be. I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I think what we're gonna do is when I come back Thursday, we're gonna try and figure it out. If we can't figure it out after like half an hour to an hour, I'll look it up, see what the answer is, try and reverse engineer how you get the answer if I can't find an actual hint. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you Thursday, and hopefully we make progress. I don't think I'll be around tomorrow night. We'll see. But Thursday, 7 o'clock. Love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.